I can confidently say that for the past 2 days, Hannah and I both, between the two grown adults, have been dehydrated. Oh, balloons for dehydration.
Balloon celebrate dehydration.
No, like legit, we've been dehydrated because she was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just really tired." She goes, "Have you drank water today?" And I'm like, "No." She goes, "It's okay, I haven't either." And I'm like, "That doesn't reassure me." So yeah,
Oh god. Drink the vodka. Today's episode is not brought to you by vodka.
legitimately water in a Taco Bell cup because I'm poor.
Oh no. You're poor. You can't afford actual silverware.
No, actually, when we moved in here, this is a Taco Bell cup that I got in my box order, and so I was just like, I'm poor enough to like reuse this.
Oh man, but Kyle, tell the lovely folks what show we're on today.
You don't Megan tell you?
All right, now she's watching The Big Bang Theory.
Oh well, Megan wanted me to tell you that this is not actually an episode. You're in a coma.
Wait, what?
What?
If I'm in a coma, it's been a crappy coma.
I didn't say anything about a coma.
Hey.
Minecraft noises.
Huh?
I said Minecraft sipping noises.
Jack's snoring on the futon in here to my right. He's just like,
It's okay. Luna is digging into China right now. You had to stop. Oh, you moved. Listen, this cat jumped on the top of my head while I was sleeping. 2 nights in a row. That is not something to
hooray!
celebrate.
That's something to celebrate.
That is not. Listen, we had to get her cut out of the wall. All that jazz. Yes, I'm talking about you.
Oh, is she looking at you? That's what I do when Jack and Lee knows I'm talking about them. They'll perk up and stare at me. I'm like, yeah, I'm talking about you on the internet.
Oh no, I'm fairly certain she just thinks I'm a bigger cat than she is. And she's like, "Oh, Hannah, I'll cuddle with you." And me, she's like, "Big cat person, wake up. It's time to play at 3 a.m."
Yeah, Lily gets the zoomies at 2. And I'm like, dude, why?
And I'm like, I just went to bed. Why did Hannah rally you up before bedtime? She'll literally like play with her before bed and be like, "Oh well, I'm done." And I'm like, "No, you can't just leave the cat like this. It'll make me suffer."
Well, welcome to Popcorn Buckets, everybody. That was our 3-minute rant of the show, the movie podcast that,
We're on popcorn buckets?
yeah.
Oh man, I thought we were on a pet podcast.
That you're on a pet podcast.
Don't look at me. Oh, this may be a problem in a minute.
She's about to jump.
I don't know.
She's about to make her debut.
She may. I legitimately when we started this Skype call, I was like, "Oh no, she's gonna jump up here."
No.
Listen, when we got this cat, she had social anxiety. Now she's a little hellion that does anything that she wants at night.
Speaking of aliens, that's what today's movie's about. It's about the movie, which I'm struggling with the title. So Kyle, I need you to tell the title.
Oh no, you're doing great. What about Hellions, Devin? How did this relate to the movie title?
I don't know. It was a good transition. It was good in my head.
Cool. Play it out, buddy. Play
I
it out.
don't want to play it out anymore. I'm in the wrong seat.
If I just suddenly start staring, it's the cat.
just, just cut to the cat. Go on, Devin. What movie is it, Devin? But no. Today we watched the movie Prometheus. Wait, Prometheus. Did I say it right? Oh, NFL.
Oh, that wasn't the cat. That was me. The bigger cat.
The bigger cat knocked him out.
Yep.
Uh,
Devin, before we start this, what can you tell me about Prometheus?
Facing
Not
the
the
alien
movie.
unit.
The Greek mythology.
Doesn't he carry the world on his shoulders?
No.
Isn't he married to Haiti?
That is Hades.
I give up.
So Prometheus is noted for giving humanity fire. He's one of the
Oh,
Titans. Let me pull up the trusty wiki. So Prometheus was the Titan that helped create humanity, along with his brother Epithys. Prometheus created the first man. Phanium from clay and water. Prometheus was known for being clever and trickster. Fun fact. Guess who is BFS with?
Hercules.
No, that was Buddha.
Oh,
I bet that's not what you thought I was going to say.
no, I didn't.
It was Zeus.
Oh,
And I bet you know what I'm about to say next.
we didn't start the fire.
No.
Oh,
So Zeus punished Prometheus by chaining him to a rock in the Caucasus Mountains and having an eagle eat his liver every day. Prometheus' liver would grow back overnight, only to be eaten the next day.
hey.
You know, what BFFs do.
Well, that's what BFFs do.
It's not. But no, that is primarily what like Prometheus is known for. He gave humanity fire to help humanity and was punished for helping humanity. It's like this whole thing in Greek mythology where they if you rise to the equal level of the god or above the god or you claimed you were better than the god, you're punished.
Oh,
Hmm. So, hold on a second. I gotta check something before we move on. Oh man, hold on a second. Is Devin?
hey.
Hold up, I gotta figure out what Devin says or that Google says.
It's gonna say I am, and you're gonna play the Devin is gay song because it's out there.
Misspelled Prometheus.
Oh,
I'm actually looking up a different thing. I was expecting you to fill the time, but
oh, so the movie is set in the alien universe, and we basically go back hundreds of years before the even first one in the franchise. Oh, and some who in the world? Oh Lord. Oh. Yay, I'm gonna have some editing to do later. I had to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I thought it was on it. So the movie, the Alien Prometheus takes place in the Alien franchise, where it's hundreds of years before the first Alien movie.
okay, my Easter egg did not pay off, but there is a Portal 2 Easter egg about Prometheus. I think it's like a shoot or something, or a potato or something. Um, named Prometheus.
Nope, it flew over my head.
It's a video game reference, Devin. You're a nerd. You're supposed to get that.
Oh, Portals. Yeah, my neighbor was big
Portal
into Portals
2.
growing
Yeah,
up.
there's a reference to Prometheus with like a potato stapled to like an air duct or something. I don't remember. But it's been
Something like that. But yeah, it's set place 100 years before the alien universe, and this team goes on this mysterious planet because some rich guy was like, "Hey, you guys go out there, take my android son, have fun." Am I wrong?
not so far. Keep going.
So they go out on the planet, which by the way, it drags on to like a boring character development of like 30 minutes of being on the planet. And then they're like, ooh, gooey black stuff. Ooh, scaly alien. As I'm wearing a hazmat suit, but it doesn't cover this part of my face, which is important for a hazmat suit. Right, Mr. Science Guy?
Oh, I've got plenty of science.
So they get infected by the monsters, and it turns out the girl got infected by the monsters. Oh, and they found the original creators of the aliens, which was a beings of aliens that got infected by some genetic code. Shenanigans burn out, somebody's on fire, boom, boom, action, action, they get away. The end. It was a very long and boring movie with like some small hints of action in there and there. The flow of the movie would be like steady, steady.
I was gonna rate this very low, and then towards the end it jumped up.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's like, how we talked about this off screen. It was like, in the beginning, it kind of pulls you in, right? Because you're like, ooh. But that middle, man, that middle, it's just like this. It takes you going back to middle school, you know? We have the beginning of the story, and we have some rising action, some very long rising action, and then it hits us with the climax, and then a lot of falling action, and then the end. Dude, climbing up to that climax.
I actually think it was a pretty good movie. Um, I do think
It's
it started exceptionally slow, and I think we documented that in between episodes of this podcast.
Yeah, it's a great cast. It was just the pacing for me because it starts off really good. And my overall thought for this movie, for people that want to know, it's honestly one of those movies where, like, if you're bored or you just want noise, I think it's one of those like good noise movies.
Now hold on a minute. I think this is a pretty good movie if you want to pay attention to the plot.
I mean, yeah, if you're that, but if you're just like an average moviegoer and you just want to turn on some background noise, I think it's one of those good movies for background noise because, like, again,
But
it
we're
pulls you
not
in.
average moviegoers. We're a podcast reviewing movies.
Those are my 2 cents. Now look at this alien head that we totally picked up on the planet and we're gonna bring onto our ship, and then dissect it with all the gooey alien.
Okay, you ready for my notes?
Yeah.
'Cause it felt like
Although, hey, this was a pretty cool scene when they found the helmet. I'm not gonna lie, the helmet looked kind of badass, and then they ripped it open. He's like, "Ooh!" I was like, "Bro, how's he breathing?"
okay, you ready for my notes? I feel like I'm gonna enlighten you on things.
All right, go ahead.
Spacesuits look like they. I forgot this was my first note. Sorry, I can compose myself. Spacesuits look like they are from the Lego Mars collection.
Stop.
Could you do me a favor real quick and Google that?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I usually do, but that doesn't mean I don't want to look at it. You remember that? I used to have several Lego sets from this.
Yeah, see something. Yes, dude. We had one set.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I don't. I just remember the aliens. Oh, dude, you can get a bunch of minifigures for $27.
Yeah, buy them.
I'm, dude.
Beckham will love them.
Actually, she might like this little space penguin right here.
Yep.
Oh, look, there's a terrier pit bull. Yeah, she probably like that too.
We are not looking at the same thing.
Sorry, I clicked on the link.
Lego Mars Mission Collection.
Mission Legos. Here we go. What's it? Oh yeah. Here's an older model. Yeah, dude, I remember we had one of the aliens. We did buy one Lego set. We bought no, we didn't have. Did we have the rocket ship? I feel like we had like no. I think we had the yeah, we had the alien ship.
Yeah.
Which one did you guys have, or you just bought a bunch of the mini ones?
And at least three. It's hard to narrow it down. We had a mining one. Oh my gosh, that's the only one I can really pin down. At least 3 to 4 of the aliens though.
Yeah, we had one of the aliens. Oh, hey, and we also had Lego City, the rocket ship.
Yeah.
Uh,
All
core
right.
memory unlock. Yeah, go ahead.
What is the point of a surgical mask if you don't wear them?
Oh yeah, when they're dissecting the thing, and they're like, "Oh wait, I'm exposed to this
Full
toxic
stop.
air."
Full stop. This pissed me off. As
Why?
somebody
'Cause
that has been in lab settings and done like regular microbiology, this pissed me off.
Oh yeah.
Yes. The mask is to like protect you and like to make sure you don't spread pathogens. What's it gonna do down here?
I don't know. They just freaked out, and then they're like, "Oh, little Jimmy got infected." Well, I know you
I
love little
wonder the
Jimmy, but
fuck why. I'm not
save
gonna
me.
say now it's gonna be explicit.
And they're like, "Save me,
Oh, if he
Gabriel
wants to come up
Alvarez."
here, my only hope.
Meanwhile, the girl captain's like, "Burn it with fire." I'm just like,
He's like,
"Yeah, burn it."
I'm gonna go squish it. And this is Prometheus, bitch.
You're
Dude,
not
whip out
getting
a
on this.
flamethrower like it's Predator.
Oh my god, they're like, "He's not getting on this ship." It's like, whoa, bro, hold up. We don't got like a container unit. I
You want
mean,
to know
one
my
girl.
controversial take? I agree with her.
Oh yeah, no, I mean that's what you should do.
Like seeing the end result and what would have come. Yeah, aye, Captain.
Oh yeah, you 100% agree with the captain.
In that moment, yes, that flamethrower, like the Burger King grill, yes,
Like the Burger King grill.
yes.
Oh man, I don't know. My thing is also, you know what I thought was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, even though it was kind of gross, I did kind of like the scene where the alien tried to get out of the girl's chest, but she
Mhm.
said, "Nah, robot, I'm gonna get you." And dude, that robot was so slow. Meanwhile, she's like, and the robot's like, la di dee, la di da. You got something in your stomach. I'm gonna let it sit there for a minute.
Okay.
You know, I'm right.
Okay, you're ready for my next note.
Yeah.
Explanation. The project, which began 1990, successfully sequenced the majority of the human genome, making completion in April 2003. Key points about the Human Genome Project: organization, internalization, human genome sequence, I really don't know what is happening outside my apartment.
Why you say? Oh, you hear some wacky noises?
It's like a female Joker cackling. Not like Harley Quinn, like a female version of the Joker cackling.
Welcome to Flower Branch.
I know. All right. Let's roll back the tape. Explanation in the project began in 1990. Successfully sequenced the majority of the human genome project, making completion in April 2003. Key points of the Human Genome Project organization, internalization in a human genome sequence, custom identifying, mapping, sequencing of seriously nothing.
No, I'm letting you. Oh wait, you're doing that. That's not in your notes.
You don't hear the dolphin noises?
No.
You're fucking with me right now.
Oh, dude, I also don't have my microphone plugged in where I could possibly hear. I just got my headphones in.
Listen, the cat is also hearing it.
Cash is sitting there. Thought we were
But
recording a
yeah,
podcast.
SeaWorld is outside my door.
Oh, you didn't tell me you live right next to SeaWorld?
I don't. That's the fucked up part.
You're just gonna go outside. Shamu's just waving at you.
Hurricane Helene did it again.
So that part you're gonna call me? Well, I'm closer to you, I think. It's on you. SeaWorld's about the same.
All right. So the main point of the Human Genome Project, identifying, mapping, and sequencing all the genes of the human genome, determining the base pairs that make up the DNA sequence.
Right.
Do you want me to expound and be like a nerd, or do you want to just move on?
Move on. Move on. I don't want this episode to be 4 hours.
Okay, my next note is alien pregnancy.
See, you're going on about the robot.
That was not the robot. That was the like special medical pod that she got into and like stapled her up
I
and
thought it
like
was pretty cool.
moved the alien baby. It's a parasite, but G Willikers Batman, boy howdy, was that a parasite?
Dude, I honestly, it looked different from the other parasites from the Alien series, and I was like, oh man, it's different.
Do you know why?
Because they're on the home planet.
I was gonna say because sex is icky, but okay.
I mean, that too.
They are not on the home planet, by the way.
Oh, I thought they were.
No, they're it's a different alien race that they got eradicated. It's a long story. Um, basically, because he was infected, had sex with her,
Ah,
replicated.
yeah, okay.
It sped up the pregnancy rate. Um, getting her pregnant with a hybridized alien, if you will.
Right. Okay.
All right, Devin. The Sandman-like mask in the gun chair looks like aardvark.
You're not wrong.
Do you even know what I'm referencing?
You're referencing the guy at the beginning. Oh no, he's gone. Oh no, he's gone. He's gone. Oh, you're getting the reference?
Yep. Nerd stuff, Devin. Keep going.
I want to see the nerd stuff.
No, keep going first.
He looked like dried up. Honestly, I like the alien makeup. Also, I was disappointed. I couldn't play the who's the android in this game because he gave it away at the beginning. I was like, oh, it's the blonde dude. Because he. Meanwhile, the alien just looks at him. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna rip your skull out.
Yep. This ain't a good reference. Um, But Volume 1, Sandman.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I haven't read Sandman yet or watched. Have you watched the Netflix series yet?
No, I don't have Netflix. But I want to. I do have volumes 1 and 2. To Hannah's dismay,
Why do you say that?
because it's on my do not let Will read shelf.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
There's there's a whole thing with like serial killers and rape. Martian Manhunter's in it.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm moving on to my safe place, and that's popcorn buckets before this gets wild.
All right. Alien Baby was starfish of sorts, or a pseudocephalopod.
I can see it.
Do you need me to explain more in science?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you this. One part of the starfish has a mouth, the other part has a butthole. Or is technically his butt. Not really a butthole, but they're one whole organism.
You're not wrong.
Dave was the main suspect for the android. The second was Meredith Vickers.
You thought Meredith was the second one?
Here's the thing. I thought it was going to be like a plot twist. I didn't
Uh-huh.
think David was going to be primary one.
Yeah, dude, he gave it away right off the bat. I was like, dude, it's obvious.
Yep.
Oh, but I actually like them.
Oh no, listen, I didn't think David was going to be the main xenomorph. Or not xenomorph, android. There's always one android per alien movie.
I know. I can't wait to find the one in Alien Covenant.
Mm-hmm. So, um, in credit, early xenomorph.
Oh, I didn't see that. I just got to the ending and turned it off. So there is a xenomorph.
Yes.
Oh, I did the whole. I didn't sit through it. I'm so used to Marvel movies.
Marvel movies, you stay till after the credits.
I know. I was like, this ain't a Marvel movie. I'm going away.
Okay, you ready for my next note?
Yep.
It's a long one, all right?
All right.
This takes place in 2089.
Well, we'll probably be dead by 2089.
Hopefully.
Dude, we'll be like 90 years old.
Devin, they're about to have an election. I don't want to be alive long enough to see that many elections.
I mean, dude, I know the ads are driving me and Megan crazy. It comes to the point now where we just mute it.
Okay, moving on. My last note. Sex equal death.
Say it again.
Sex equals death.
Sex equals death.
Mm-hmm.
Here at Popcorn Bucket, sex equals death. Put that on a t-shirt.
It's icky.
It's very icky.
Yep. All right, Devin, I'm out of notes.
Hooray.
About Sandman.
Huh?
I said unless you want to talk about Sandman.
No, I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched it yet. It keeps getting recommended to me on the Netflix, but I'm like, yeah, I'll get around to it.
You know it's a comic book series.
I know, dude. I had to cancel my comic book box. It's a whole ordeal. I went by there yesterday one last time, but I had to cancel my box.
Fine. All right, Devin, what do you rate this movie?
Okay, in all seriousness, we've said it in between other episodes. Overall, this is not really a bad movie. The flow is it pulls you in, and in my opinion it does slow you down, but it's not terrible. The characters aren't terrible, and then they're in the slow pace, it kind of pulls you back in with action. Not the worst Alien franchise movie, but I'm gonna rate it a solid 7 out of 10.
Okay. Okay.
What are you
I feel
rating it?
I feel like I'm gonna shock you.
All right.
I'm rating a 9.5 out of 10.
Oh, really? Why are you
Hmm.
making it so high?
Here's the thing. I hated this movie when it started off.
Hmm.
Um, but once it picked up, boy howdy did it pick up.
Right.
Hmm. I think it did pretty good. Um, I thought it was a pretty good movie.
The pacing got me out of it. But I mean, if anybody asks me like, what have you watched any good movies lately? I'm like, yeah, it's a good movie. It's just the pacing is slow,
Yep.
and it's like, dude, I'm good.
Yeah. That's the way it was. I know we recorded stuff with the other aliens in between me watching this. Uh, once it picked up, boy howdy did it pick up.
Oh, dude, yeah, you're not wrong. The pacing got it out of, the pacing killed it for me. The characters aren't bad. There's nothing genuine. I mean, they're nothing like spectacular, but they're not like dumbed out and old. Not the
Yeah,
worst one. I mean, huh?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, yeah, it's not the worst. I would bring it up there because when the action did hit you, boy, did you lock back in. So it's not terrible. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Although if you're somebody who doesn't pay attention, and in my opinion too, if you don't pay attention, you would also think this is a standalone movie if you didn't know it was part of the Alien universe.
Yep.
But yeah, that's my overall thoughts of it.
Okay. All right, Devin. I have no more notes.
All right. Well, guys, if you enjoyed today's episode, come check me out on my podcast, the More Sports Podcast, where we're the sports podcast for everybody. And of course, we have Kyle's show, the Random Hour, where we get random, and we've been bringing guests on, and we've had streamers, bands, you name it, we've got them. And of course, you can follow us on social media. You can follow us on Instagram at Rando Boys, on Twitter at Rando Corporate One, and our YouTube channel, Random Incorporated. And hey, come check me out on stream at DVIM25. And if you think I'm funny and cringy, you can also follow me on Devin Moore Comedy on all social media platforms. Kyle, you got any last words?